who put boot the ball. The Canberra Raiders, so close to the finals last year, and it's the veteran Josh Papali'i, gang tackle. 2 tackles remain here for the Raiders. Fogarty on the angle, linking up with Strange. Now Seb Chris reaches out, and I think he's planted it on the line.
Just making a mess. And even it's early in the game, I can see it taking a toll on the Warriors, on the big Warriors petrol tanks. It's just clever play there, a little bit of chain passing. Good play, Seb Chris.
For the decoy, Barnett again. Mitch Barnett. Oh, he goes all the way, but the Canberra side keep him out. Little left side play here. Look at Ethan Strange timing in. Underarm pass. Tamale's kick. It bounces away. Oh, that was a live ball, but Chris can't hang on to it.
We have a scrum.
Metcalf makes a little shove. That's okay. And oh, Tamale was a sitting duck, and he stands up to the tackle from Tua Picky. Starling. Here is Starling. He's away. Got past their corner. Looking for support. Starling. He goes himself. He gets up. Goes again. Inside the 10. Oh, he finds support in Young. Oh, they were so close. What an electrifying run from Starling. Last tackle. Starling. Fogarty, Warriors on the back foot, Strange, it's not an even line of defence, it's a try! It's Xavier Savage, and the Raiders score their second!
A great start to season 2025. Tommy Starling's try.
Egan again works the left, Harris to Vida, nice straight run on the Metcalf, an intercept, it's Savage, he's away, they're chasing, Laetau for the other side of the field, but it's Xavier Savage, goodbye! Raiders have 3! An awesome first half for the Green Machine, and Xavier Savage, what a week he's having.
He causes a lot of problems right through the middle. Just keep an eye on him.
Oh, Jovasicek, around one, around another. As dangerous as he's looked so far. Metcalf right behind the play, calling the shots. Harris to Vida. On it goes. Pompey gets it on. They're in the Warriors. Capel on the wing. Oh boy, they needed that. Is this the start of the climb back for the Warriors? So it looks like the offload game will continue for the Raiders, and it has been effective. Chase coming through. Nicole Clockstart. Now, what was the timing like? It's picked up by Chris, and he's over. If it counts, it's a double for Seb Chris.
And it's a byproduct of your forwards winning the yardage battle. And second try for Sebastian Chris.
18 the margin, 24 and a half to play. Hosking, a line ball and a Timokor. It's given the all clear. Oh, Timokor will go all the way. Raises the arm in triumph. It's another Canberra try. Matt Timokor scores. Rushing up by Tarpon here, and it forced the loose pass.
You see, he just comes in with that shoulder with no intent at all. He tried to lift it after the contact. And he does get 10 minutes.
Now this could be a turning moment.
Do they kick here or do they run? They go the short side.
They do go the short side.
Crazy.
2 on 2, in fact 2 on 3 as it's hurled in field. Now Walker, the flick pass by Mountain, keeps it going. Fisher Harris barges for the line, and it comes out, and the Raiders hold on again. Egan now dummy half. Goes deep this time. Metcalf on Harris to beat Roger Jewell. Muscles his way over. And Roger gets his try. And this time he celebrates. They have come here with a mission. And they have run over the Warriors. A statement win in the opening game of the season. The fans are happy. The team is happy. The coach is happy. He's not showing it. Full time, 30 points to 8.
Andrew, that must be very tough to take. What went wrong tonight, do you think?
Yeah, plenty went wrong. It is hard to take. I think the occasion, being away, round one, you know, there's lots of emotion that goes into games like that. Obviously got a lot of travelling fans, so there's lots to play for, and we got beaten to everything first tonight. Obviously they offloaded the ball really well, and we knew it was coming too because they're very good at it, but we'll focus on the next play too much. I thought all night was probably our thing. The guys that were involved were trying their best, had plenty of effort, but often they'd offload the ball and we'd have our back to it, and they just built too much momentum. I just thought we're too sideways in attack. We didn't build enough momentum. They did a great job on their kick chase and took away our momentum. But yeah, we just didn't earn enough stuff tonight to play off the back of it, and we're just far too sideways.
Well, we had this one in there, say we got beat at everything first. Like
Yeah.
Execution, but that's not execution.
Yeah, I mean, when I say getting beaten to it, so they'd hit the ball up, we'd put all our energy into that, 3 blokes, and then the rest of the team were working hard for the next thing, rather than focusing on that, and we'll fix it. Like, it's so frustrating because of where we are and the occasion, but yeah, we'll fix it quick, and we know it's pretty clear what we want to do.
Andrew, how do you go about leaving us performance behind here at home?
We've got to look at it. Yeah, we've got to celebrate anything we did well tonight. We've got to look at it with the right colour glasses on, and then when there's things that we're not happy with, we've got to address them. We've got to look at everything the way we normally would, and then we can move on to our next task. But we can't just sweep it under and say, okay, boys, that was Vegas. Now the real comp starts, because that was 2 points tonight. So yeah, we've got plenty of things to look at, but we're not going to be reactive as well and not look at what we did well.
You mentioned being away from home as one of the challenges. You were only a couple of days after the Raiders arrived, but would you have come earlier if you had the chance again?
No, I wouldn't. I don't think that had any impact on it. I thought our preparation was really well. We trained really well all week. Honestly, we felt like we were here for ages. So maybe could have come later. I don't know. But that certainly. I mean, you could compare that they came earlier, we came later, but that had nothing to do with it tonight.
Too long? We need too long?
I don't know, mate. Look, I'm not. Honestly, came today very confident. So I certainly wasn't making excuses before a ball was kicked, so I'm not going to now. We got to be part of a great occasion for our club and for the NRL, and we didn't get it right. So whether we came 2 days earlier or 2 days later, certainly won't be blaming that. We know what we want to work on, and we'll bounce back from this.
So did you stand up on your half, or what did you make your half bearing today?
Yeah, I just felt like we didn't go forward enough for them. We didn't generate enough moment. I thought we were a little bit sideways. I felt like they may have that's going to be part of our review, obviously, having a look at were they asking for the ball, wanting to move at the wrong times. So that's what you do in a review. That's what you look at. I didn't think we gave them good enough platform to play off. But yeah, that's what we do in reviews. We sit down and we talk about it and work out, why it didn't work tonight. But yeah, there was enough to see that I love what they did. But I think as everyone knows, if you're not defending well and you're not going forward, it's pretty hard to play off.
Let's just what was the experience like out there? Having to respond to how that matchup unfolded?
Yeah, obviously. The experience would have been better if we had got a result, but the crowd was obviously awesome. Had a big game feel about it, and I thought we started fairly well. We were sort of a bit erratic there, as sort of Webby touched on, but it's just a disappointing result at the moment. But we'll move forward.
Webby, you were soundly beaten in the end.
Yep.
Was there a turning point there with the Savage charge down on Chanel and then Savage intercept 2 minutes later?
Yeah, I mean there was a couple of moments where we looked like we were going to score, and then the next thing they were going the other end, or we put a really good kick in and they make a line break. Honestly, there was moments there that momentum could have swung and it could have looked different. We put a kick, they put a kick down. Chance gets up in the air, drives his leg into the air, and he gets penalised. I mean, those things happen every week, but that didn't go our way, and then you could tell Chance was worried about it in the second half when the kick goes up. He was not willing to jump for the ball because of probably the consequences. So it's just moments there that definitely could have changed, but we were dead set outclassed tonight, like 100% outclassed.
As a coach on the wrong end of the result, would you caution other clubs about coming to Vegas?
No, not at all. Not at all. I mean, the game's bigger than us, and we're part of it, and we do our bit for the game, and in the process, you know, we wanted to make this a better occasion with a win. You know, we wanted to walk away celebrating what we did for our fans and what the boys did for the game. So certainly won't be caution anyone about not doing it at all, especially when you see that crowd and that atmosphere and that turnout out there tonight.
As well as tonight, how will you look back on this week?
Yeah, I mean, like everything, you look back and say, okay, what parts did we do well and what parts didn't we get right? Look back, I think in years to come, like we might down the track, might look back and think about all the cool opportunities we had and the cool moments we got to do together. I think there's a real opportunity to look back and say, you know what, boys, that galvanised us. Like that was pretty clear on what we needed to do, and we didn't get it right. We get an opportunity in big build-ups like this, I think we can handle them better because of the experience. So there'll be plenty to look back on that's positive, but it's just at the moment that sour taste in your mouth when you come on this way to get beaten.
You've got two mouths tonight, how big is that going to be in making sure you move on quickly and turn around on this one?
Yeah, well, we definitely don't want to disappoint at home. So, yeah, like Webby said, we're going to get in, review, honest, and we're just going to attack each day, get back to winning each day, and you know, that's just a result. But we're sort of process driven, and we weren't good enough at our process tonight, so we want to get back and to win and all that sort of stuff.
What's the Rogers spot you'd win this year?
Yep.
That's what you.
Yep, definitely. Yep. I would, mate. I like Roger I would have put him there earlier if I thought it. Yeah, Roger will have a great impact there for us this year.
As you said, there's a huge fan base out here in America. Do you have a message for the American fans out here to continue to support Rugby League?
Yeah, definitely. Thank you for everything. Thank you for supporting it. I hope you've enjoyed the occasion. If you're an American, you're a New Zealand Warriors fan, then we wish we did better for you tonight. But as I hope you enjoyed the game and the event, and we just hope that it turns into something bigger for our game. So thank you. That'd be my message.
But how did it feel out there? It looked like they had a lot of momentum.
Yeah, well, they I felt like they had the possession early on, and then yeah, they just sort of had some moments there where, like the intercept, they had a line break there from marker not being square and just going straight through, so they sort of hurt. But yeah, and then we were just sort of a bit erratic in the tackle, trying to hit and spinning out and pinballing a bit, and that was how they generate their momentum. So we just got to calm our heads a little bit moving into the next game, and yeah, just sort of tighten our defence up, and I think that'll help us move forward.
Andrew, what happened with James in the first half? Went to the bike and then came back later. What's going on with
James Fitzharris? Yeah. So yeah, he played the first 25. I think the last 22. I mean, for round one, that's decent minutes for a front rower. No issues. He's all good, and the bike is just to keep warm. So yeah, no, thank you. He's good.
Did you get you doing on Taps' shoulder charge?
Yeah, he got me. Nah, man, it's all good. It's rugby league. He's trying to, I guess, set the intent for his team. And he's seen an opportunity. He got me good. Ribs a bit sore, but I can laugh about it, mate. It's all good.
Andrew, what does it mean that with 10 minutes to go, you still got, I think, 9,000 Warriors fans cheering like crazy, even though the scoreline is still supporting? What does that mean?
Yeah.
For you and the club?
Yeah, it means everything. I mean, to walk around this week and see all the jerseys, I thought maybe I'm biased and I'm looking for our jerseys, but you see them everywhere, hats. Yeah, and we know we're well supported and loved as long as they see us trying. And I know they'll be disappointed in the result, but yeah, to hear them still cheering and supporting our boys is always special. And can't wait to get home to Mount Smart and give them something to be happy about. Long 14 days or whatever it is between now and the next one.
Ricky, you'll be happy with the day?
Yeah, real happy with how they played. I mean, it's only round one though. So we'll have a couple of beers and enjoy one of those company night and get on the plane and get home and see it as a very successful week.
Defensively really strong, Rick.
It was, Dave, yeah, I was so proud of our D. Again, I'm not going to celebrate it too much. It's just a matter of we've won our first game, Just because it's over here and all the hype's been around the game and whatnot, you still got to control your emotions, and we've got to get back now and put into place a plan of coming down off a wonderful week. It was just a week full of great atmosphere, having so many supporters around, corporate people around in regards to their support of the game, and it's been a wonderful week. And you know, we just want to get home now and see it as been a successful campaign for us and start the game, start our having a bit of a emotional letdown from the week and get home and then start preparing for another tough one.
What was the atmosphere like on the sidelines there?
Oh, it was exciting. You know, it's like any of the big stages that we play on at home. The difference is this week it's just been a different structured week in regards to your prep. You're going to different grounds. Your UFC was unbelievably accommodating for all 4 teams. It was fantastic to be able to use such a high-profile elite centre for the boys. But I couldn't commend the boys well enough in regards to how they handle their preparation. You know, once we started to find some routine and find work days on Monday, let's find our work week happening on Monday, the boys were very professional and relentless in their case to wanting to be good.
Joe, can you tell us about the tackle with Mitch Barnett? What do you think happened?
I think we turned the ball over, and that's my job. You know, I'm trying to pump the boys up and trying to turn momentum. And I was moving that fast. Little movements can maybe. I haven't seen the tackle yet, to be honest. I can't really make a call on it. But yeah, I was moving that fast. It's hard to adjust. So I have a look at it.
It's a massive call. Like, you know, it's. I'm not saying it's the wrong call, but it's a massive call. But as long as it stays in every game now. But it was a massive call, and the way they handled it was, you know, showed a fair bit of resilience.
Ricky, why do you think your team seemed to handle the occasion so well and the Warriors didn't?
Oh, I'm not saying they didn't. I don't know what their prep was. I'm not saying that they didn't handle it well. But I know our preparation. I told the boys before the game I had so much belief and confidence in them. They just had to play the way they've trained all off season and the way they trained this week. Our first 2 sessions Monday, Tuesday, and it needed to be. Our first 2 sessions Monday and Tuesday, well, I had to start changing things around for Thursday, Friday, because it was, you know, from our loads point of view and their intensity, it was brilliant.
Ricky, headlines aside with Hudson, you've always thought he was an out-and-out rep player. He was outstanding tonight as far as effort plays were concerned. And how instrumental was he tonight?
He was, mate. He was extremely dominant. And what I liked about him is, you know, from an emotional point of view, he was calmer, played his football, and you know, he's that hungry for representative football, Dave. I mean, you know the guy yourself. Having Mal here, and you know, he wants to play for Mal. You know, he'll want to play for Laurie Daly, given the opportunity to get in Origin, and having both those boys here. If you're a player, that excites you. If you're a player, you think, Jesus, I got to get out there and I got to perform in front of my rep coaches.
Ricky, how pleased are you with Zach Hoskins after everything that he's been through, the injury, and having worked so hard to get back to performance he's put on?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked, because not picking Matty Nicholson was a really, really big call for me. Simi Sasangi, he handles a number of positions. That's why I gave him the bench spot. You know, from an outside back to the halves, to lock, to back row. He's got great utility value. And I had to make a call between Zach and Matty Nicholson, and because Matty Nicholson's a really good footy player too. I just had to go with the guy that's got one. He's been with us and played with us. Had some bad luck last year in regards to injury, but I had to go with a guy with just that experience, because I knew what the start of this game was going to be like. We prepared for it all week. You know, it was a big part of our preparation this week was the start. Let's get into the fight first. But Zach's a little bit of experience. Just comes over a young player in Matty Nicholson who's going to play NRL at this club very soon.
Joe, can you tell us about that speed? You got out wide, you know, Xavier and Timoko, pretty lethal combo, isn't it?
Yeah, it's exciting. I think Sav Tamale as well, he's so strong. Gets our sets off to a great start, and as the middle coming back and you see them winning those runs, it's huge. So, you know, big ups to them. We've been training intense all week, and that's how we played, so I'm really proud of the boys.
Ricky, obviously your first game without Jordan Ruff on the side, obviously it's never just down to one guy, but played someone like rougher, but Zach Savage, with that sort of energy he brings on, we can just talk to him.
Well, you know, he had a great year last year. He's got to go to another level this year. He wants to represent as well. And this stage out here, you get to learn how to play on these types of stages. And the atmospheres, the environment we've had all week, and it's a great. You can't get that experience if you don't play in it. Xavier's maturing, and you know I've had to handle some tough days with Xavier, building him up and maturing him into an NRL player, and it's he's a great young bloke, and he's paying some dividends now to the boys who all trusted him too.
It's been a big week for him.
Yeah.
Doesn't it get engaged in Vegas and then score another try?
Yeah, it's. I just think it's nice. And that's the maturity in him, you know. I kept on saying 2 or 3 years ago, and the reason I didn't play because a lot of you guys who seen the exciting machine there pumped him up in the media, and I pulled him back. I couldn't play him. And I don't blame you because he is exciting, and you see the glimpses, and I see where he switches off. He doesn't switch off as much now, and again, it's just growing up. There's getting experience, and lovely for him to come over here and get engaged. And
Ricky would have thought you would have had a thought about what Las Vegas, playing in Las Vegas, the event, the spectacle would be, but now that the match is over and the entire week, has it exceeded your expectations of what it was going to be like?
It's everything I wanted it to be in Vegas, to be honest. You know, it's just the fan hub, the parade down at Fremont Street. Just walking around the hotel with so many people. I'd never been here before either. I don't know, have you? No. So it was all brand new to us. But it was honestly you could have an individual, you could have a unit or a group of players who've got their head in the bright lights and not prepare well. We need that again. We need to go home, get over this now, relax, and then start our prep on the back end of this week. It's we're playing against a football team next week that have got a roster who can win this competition. So we got it all in front of us, and we've got to get home and prepare well again. But we've got to come down quickly and then start going again.
Joseph, can I ask a similar question to the gentleman was asking? I talked with you earlier in the week, and a lot of guys were envious of the 4 clubs that were here last year, watching what went down.
Yeah, definitely.
How did this shape up for your expectations?
Yeah, it was unreal. One in a lifetime opportunity, and that's why I wanted my family to be here as well. To be out there in the atmosphere today was unreal, and to play over in America, biggest sporting nation in the world, promoting our game is huge. And I'm just proud that us boys got the 2 points, like we've been talking about all off season. So just stoked.
Ricky, you said before that it'd be easy for some teams maybe to come here and have their head up in the clouds a bit. Do you think, like when teams prepare to come here, is it a bit of a risk, do you think, to put your hand up for Vegas?
I don't reckon there's a club that hasn't got their hand up. English club, I don't reckon there's a club in the NRL that haven't got their hand up, mate. You know, if you want to miss out on this, you're missing out on something very special. For what these boys have experienced, you can't fabricate. You can't go and find something else somewhere, you know. And I think there wouldn't be a club in the NRL. I don't know about the English boys, but there wouldn't be a club in the NRL who wouldn't want to be here. You know, it's as I said to Dave, it's exceeded my thoughts and expectations in regards to how good it was going to be. We did everything as a group. We did every media request, speaking engagements, the commitments we had with Fox. We did everything because I wanted them to. Because it's the way they learn. If you can't handle that pressure, you're not going to make it in the NRL. They learn how to handle it. But when I say teams not handling the bright lights, it'll be more individuals and units, 2 or 3 blokes. But we handle extremely well. Obviously after one stuff up when we got here, but boys will be boys. I've been involved in that sort of shit and that sort of stuff. But you get it, that's. You pull yourself together. You pull yourself as a group, and we did. So this is the win has just capped off a wonderful exercise.
You probably didn't come here, can I ask a quick one? You probably didn't come here intent on maybe here making a statement, because as always happens, people put a line through Canberra at the start of the year, not in the long top 8. Do you think you've made a statement today?
Mate, two things I'll say. I said it on the Fox, and there's more tongue in cheek, because you guys all do write us off, which I don't mind. It's easy for me then, but it's going to be a good competition if we come last, like a lot of you are expecting. It's going to be a tough comp, but no, 100%. We came here to make a statement. Yeah.